After high school, there are many paths one can take to a career. Two of the most common options are either joining the military or going into college. Boot camp can be compared to first year of college in some aspects, but there's much unknown to the everyday civilian. Therefore, we need a better understanding of life in boot camp as a Marine. This is our Miracosta Student Veteran Oral History Service Learning Project. This project was created by Zoe Conley, Carla Orozco, and Andrew Thompson, with our inspiration and student veteran behind this video, Zach Hardcastle.
After a recruit platoon has been formed, they are turned over to their drill instructors, who will train them for duty with the world's finest military organization. A team of 3 of the best non-commissioned officers in the Marine Corps is assigned to each platoon. They have the job of molding these raw recruits into United States Marines.
When Zach was still in high school, he had no idea where life was going to take him. The only idea he had was to play football for a college until one day, a recruiter came to his school and he decided then that he was going to be a Marine.
What made you want to join the service?
I don't know. I just kind of always, when I was a little boy, I kind of always wanted to. I just want to get that experience, I guess, or something. I don't know. I just know I always wanted to.
Recruit training, where battles are won by overpowering the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. On these proving grounds, we reveal who has the fight in them to continue on when others quit, to dig even deeper when there's nothing left to give, to prove the fighting spirit running through them will outlast the physical, mental, and moral battles in front of them. For 12 punishing weeks, these are the battles that must be won. These are the victories that form the foundation of every enlisted Marine.
How do you think you got through it, like the boot camp?
I just took it one day at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you're on a schedule. So you know when you're going to eat, you know when you're going to sleep, so you just take it. Oh, I guess technically I took it one, hour at a time.
Yeah.
Just okay, this next hour I'm going to eat. This next hour I'm going to do this.
This next clip you will be watching is of Staff Sergeant Dale Bragg, senior drill instructor at MCRD Paris Island, telling you why he believes boot camp is so important.
Doing everything has an order to it. It's not just okay, get dressed. No, you from day one, you need to tell them, no joke, how to get dressed, because they'll take their time, and we don't always have time to mosey around.
Now that you have a better insight into Marine Corps boot camp, we will now compare and contrast boot camp directly to the first year of college. In most people's lifetime, only one of these occur, but for student veterans such as Zach Hardcastle, they had to endure both. In this next clip, Zach explains what makes going to boot camp such a good option for many young men.
But, you kind of learn how to live on your own without being on your own, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a nice stepping stool, because where I'm from, my mom would have kicked me out at 18.
What Zach just said is really relevant in the lives of first-year college students. Freshmen in college are a lot of the time thrown out on their own to fend for themselves. Zach believes the military was an amazing stepping stone into real life from high school.
What is the main difference between being in the military and then now being a student? Is it the freedom or?
Yeah, kind of. So you're not really, you can choose if you want to show up to class or, you don't have a set thing that you're doing, you got school, then you can choose whether or not you want to do your homework today, tomorrow, when it's due,
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, yeah, it would be the freedom.
Because I know that's the popular version of what went on there. I know a lot of people like to believe that. I wish I could, but I was there. I wasn't here in the classroom, hoping I was right, thinking about it. I was up to my knees in rice paddies with guns, and then we're going up against Charlie, slugging it out with him, while pussies like you were back here partying, putting headbands on, doing drugs, listen to the goddamn Beatle albums.
One similarity between those in boot camp and those in their first year of college is knowing that someone who could potentially be your age is constantly telling you what to do. Obviously, drill sergeants in Marine Corps boot camp are much more intense than your average professor. However, the comparison is still intact because of the lack of control you feel over your own life. The average college student is drowning in several hours of homework a day assigned by the professor. Every Marine recruit gives over 12 weeks of their lives, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. A social life is basically impossible if you're a full-time student who is planning on succeeding in college, just as a social life is impossible in boot camp because you're so controlled. In both scenarios, boot camp and first year of college, you need to sell your soul and relinquish control for a period of time to be successful. Both Marine Corps boot camp and freshman year of college have their ups and downs, but both are beneficial. When asked if he would let his child go into the military if she asked, Zach answered confidently, "I think everyone should." And as a first-year college student myself, I can say that I believe college was the best route for me to take. But whatever choice you make out of high school, whether it was college or the military, the first year is pivotal in growing as a Marine and as a student.